Warning, this video isn't for anyone under the age of 16. If you're under 16 years old, please leave the video now because we do get into some adult type shit. Thank you. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy CharlesISanimeWorld, and it's time for my revenge. Yes, guys, we're here to talk about Redo Healer Episode 5, and what we do on this channel that's different from anyone else, guys, from your live reactioners to your other reviewers. What we do here is we showcase off the differences between the anime and the manga. That's what we do here without spoiling you. So today we're going to be talking about Episode 5 and those differences. Now, this episode covers chapters 10.1 through 12.1. So in total, 5 chapters. Now that's a lot of content to cover just in one episode, even if you include all the sex filler that they put in there, which I really don't mind and I love. Also, guys, we are looking at Redo Healer episode 5 uncensored. We don't watch the edited one, we watch the uncensored one here. So let's talk about the differences. It wasn't that many differences this week, but there were a few. So in the anime, they didn't show why they were relaxing in the water. You know, the episode comes on and they're just relaxing in the water. But what they didn't show you is that in the manga, Freya and Setsuna were actually training with a wild boar, trying to kill a wild boar, trying to get their level up. And they got all dirty. That's why they decided to, you know, wash up, and they were just in their skimpy panties and t-shirts or whatever, cloths, whatever you want to call it. And the sex did happen the way that it happened. Again, it's very few times that you can say that an anime is better than a manga. You know, you could say for Hunter x Hunter, you could say it for Demon Slayer. You know, there's a few that you could say it, but for Redo Healer Uncensored, the anime is 10 times better than the manga. It really is. So just stick with the anime so far. I hope they don't fuck it up, but so far it's great. Okay, now, the second thing that was difference between the anime and the manga is in the anime, Setsuna kills the army deserter. Again, you guys saw him. He deserted the army. You know, he wanted to buy Setsuna for that gold coin. That never happened in the manga. In the manga, Kaoru, and I kid you not, guys, I bullshit you not, Kaoru kills some ninjas. I'm not gonna lie, or assassins, whatever you want to call it. They were assassins, but they look like ninjas to me. So that was one big difference. I think that the ninja aspect looked kind of stupid, so the anime company decided to change it up and just have Setsuna get some more revenge in herself, you know, and kill that army deserter with her ice claws. So that's another difference as well. I will say that they did have the three-way, okay? And the anime did a great job back when they were at the pool, at the water. That happened. I mean, that's not really a difference. That's just a nod towards how good the anime is, okay? Now, the next difference is that in the anime, Freya and Setsuna try to hide their identities, you know, as they're walking through the town. But in the manga, they don't care. Now, I still don't understand why is that? Like, what is the big difference between our two? Now, let's talk about Korea, the great swordswoman. We have to talk about her real quick. Overall, the Korea and Kaoru battle was great. It was phenomenal. It was actually better than the manga. My only little tidbit that I could kind of critique on just a little bit is that in the manga, Kaoru had better facial expressions, but that's about it. But besides that, the anime handled it perfectly. One difference is that I saw for myself is that, and I don't know why they do this. They did it with Setsuna last week as well. I don't know why they do this, but in the anime, when these girls wake up, you know, in the bed for the first time, they wake up, they have like this full nightgown on. I don't understand this, but in the manga, they're dressed skimpy. I don't know, when they first wake up for the first time. Korea, that's another difference as well. When she woke up in the anime, she had like on this full head to foot nightgown or whatever, but in the manga she didn't have on hardly anything. But you know, that's one difference as well. But besides that, everything that you saw in the uncensored version of the anime happened in the manga. Another difference is the guy that they met in the inn when they went into town, his appearance was completely different from that of the manga. Now, I don't know. In the manga, he looked really shady, really shifty, but in the anime, he seemed like really well put together, like he knew what he was doing. He seemed like a grandfather, you know. So, again, false sense of security. I don't know. All in all, this was a great episode this week. I loved it. Highly encourage you guys to check it out. Those are the differences without spoiling you. Again, the anime, from me, a manga reader's perspective, the anime is handling the manga even better than the manga, the uncensored version of the anime. It's great. It really is great. I highly encourage you guys to not read the manga if you don't have to, because the way this adaptation is going is phenomenal. It really, really is. I mean, there's a few differences that I cover on the channel, but besides that, it's great. It really is. But hey, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next week for episode 6. And hey, sayonara, suckers.